stress does affect me.
If like an adult who thinks a teenager's life is easy could go through one day as being a teenager again, they wouldn't like it.
We're like, oh no, there might be a shooting at our school.
Worst thing about high school, probably the groups, cliques.
You have to deal with peer pressure, fitting in and not fitting in.
You don't want to walk around all 4 years of school all by yourself.
Being popular, looking a certain way and not looking that way.
You live 2 different lives when you're at school, and then you go home and live another life.
You busted, you need to go on, I swear.
Teasing and harassment is always going to be part of high school.
The name calling hurts worse than the punches do.
Get out of here.
I think a lot of teenagers at times struggle with depression.
Every high school kid, I think, going to their mind, thinks about suicide.
There's been points where I can't take this anymore.
There's so much that we have to deal with, and people don't realize that.
It's really hard to be a teenager.
Are you the geek, the jock, the conformist, the outcast? Where do you fit in? I'm Lisa Gibbons. From high school campuses to our families to the media, the messages about how we are supposed to look and where we fit in have become confusing, overwhelming, and even deadly. Currently, 50% of boys and 75% of girls are unhappy with their appearance. 1 out of 8 teenagers suffers from depression, and suicide has become the 3rd leading cause of death for high school-age youth. Clearly, surviving high school is harder than ever before. In this special edition of the Teen Files, we challenge 11 teenagers from one school in California to uncover the truth about the pressures they face. Then, we dare them to change what it means to survive at their high school before it's too late. Yuba City High could be any school in America. With 2,500 students, space is tight, and academic and social pressures are high. For the past 2 years, bullying, teasing, and cliques have become an escalating problem on campus. From the popular, to the athletes, to the outcasts, our 11 teens represent not only Yuba City, but any school USA. They don't get along on campus, but on this afternoon, in the library, they've agreed to face each other for the first time. The meeting will be led by counselors Yvonne and Rich Dutra St. John.
Tell me the groups on your campus, how people separate and divide the names of the groups.
Cowboys.
Preps. Skaters.
Scrubs. Freaks. Cowboy haters. The Hispanic group. Indians.
Jocks.
And we can't forget about the blacks.
How does it feel to know that people have you in these groups?
Sometimes it can be bad when people use labels to hurt people.
Yeah.
Does that happen here at your school?
Yeah.
At our school, there's lots of tension between groups.
You know, some people aren't accepted by other groups. You know, some people have a grudge against other people, so maybe walking by a certain group, you know, you may get cussed at, yelled at.
Cliques are everywhere. It's like you have to belong to a clique, you have to have a certain group of friends, you have to have that one group that you don't like. It's like protocol, like they have this big handbook on how to be something.
A lot of our big brawls are between 2 different groups. It'll happen between like 2 people, like one person from one group, one person from another, and then it'll turn into a huge brawl, like the skater and cowboy brawl.
I'm a cowboy because of the way I dress, the way I look, I guess, the way I act.
Being a skater is all about having fun, going out skating, doing different tricks. Yeah, the skaters and cowboys don't usually get along.
We don't like the skaters because of the way they dress.
There's been people canned, kicked, egged. If we went over to the cowboy territory, if someone started talking stuff and a big old fight would happen.
From that fence to the wall, and the whole parking lot here is cowboys. If somebody that we don't like walks through here, then we like say you're barred and kick them out. That fence, the wall, parking lot, cowboy, take a walk. Don't say nothing.
One of the guys got in a fight with one of the skaters, and they all told us to come back. All kinds of people came, and it went from to baseball bats to belt buckles to skateboards swinging at each other.
Are there groups on campus that have more power than others?
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's more power, but there's a lot more preps at the school and jockeys and all that. And, you know, they have more people, so more people see them as, like, stronger people.
Everybody at our high school knows who I am. They respect me. A lot of people say that I am really bully, really pushy. I rip kids' underwears off. I taped them up. I threw eggs at them. I put my last name on the rock just because, it's a senior rock. I'd always say I represented our class the most. So I put my last name up there and let everyone know to keep it there.
What else did we say? We had scrubs.
Scrubs. Dirty.
They're dirty. Smell.
We're called the scrubs because we wear scrubby clothes. People do think I'm stupid and not smart.
I don't usually associate myself with, I guess scrubs.
They look kind of dirty.
No, I don't have friends that are scrubs.
It makes me feel like I'm unwanted.
Do you think you're different than Franklin?
I don't know how he thinks in the head, but...
But do you think your friends would accept him the same way they accept you?
I don't think they would.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that way.
Because you can choose what group you're in. It's not, people don't put you in that group. You put yourself there. You don't think so?
I couldn't go and probably hang out with certain groups.
Which groups?
Probably the preps. It's kind of like, how would you feel if I was just wanted to come up and sit down with you? Your friends probably would be like...
I don't know. Try.
I tried to be normal for one day. I can actually say I tried. Not like, a month or a week or something. One day I tried to dress like preppy. And I just looked in the mirror and I just was like, this isn't me. I could never fit into this group.
Last spring, Melissa's unique appearance caused a frightening rumor at the school.
People who don't know me probably think I'm scary. Like last year rumors. People know about that. Thought I was going to kill people. That I was crazy. I was going to shoot everybody, yeah. Around the time that Columbine was happening, I was really into wearing black. I mean, that was my whole, I'm depressed, black phase.
Everyone thought Melissa and all her friends were making a big hit list.
Took one day and this whole rumor spread over the whole entire school.
Me and my brother heard that we were number 1 and 2 on it.
I mean, I had constantly, every 5 minutes, somebody coming up to me asking me if I was going to kill him.
It made me feel a little nervous.
I was really, really outcasted to the point where I was asked to leave school.
I heard about it, and I did think it was real, but I didn't know it was you.
What did you hear about it?
I heard that I was on it.
Do you have any idea why they think you might have been on the list? Or?
It just said varsity cheerleaders.
See, it's just kind of funny because it's like with you, I was number 1 and 2. I mean, not that it's a good thing, but what would make you number 1 and 2? What would make you the big bad people to be 1 and 2?
What if number 1 and 2, the popular kids, suddenly became the outcasts? With our help, Mike and Erica are about to experience what it feels like to be the outsiders. They don't know it yet, but we've enrolled them in a school 50 miles from their home. Here, the cliques are tight, and nobody knows their names.
We're ready to tell you.
I do not want to be here.
We have not brought one friend to go with us. I've never been the new kid.
I've never been a new kid. I've always had friends wherever I go.
I'm so nervous.
What if I get in a fight?
Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about Coosa High. It's very small compared to Yuba City High.
How many kids?
417 at the moment. I can tell you this right now, we don't have hats on campus.
Are you serious?
You're the new kid on the block, people are going to talk. And rumors fly in this town. You can either put your hat somewhere for the day, or I can hold on to it to you. Okay, there you go. It's going to be a little bit different, all right? Come see me at the end of the day,
all right,
and come get it. Okay.
The new kids struggle to fit in and avoid a fight when we return.
Here, some guy said some smart-ass remark. I was ready to fight him.
"75% of teenagers experience bullying or teasing at school."
I picked on kids, made fun of them.
The name calling has been going on since I moved to Yuba City, so 6th grade. I was the new kid in school. I was someone new to pick on.
New kids coming to school, gotta give them a little scare.
I'm teased since I was in kindergarten.
I've been called a slut, a whore.
In one day, I hear about 25 names called to me. It's hard for me to fit in at this high school.
I don't really worry about it, because I never think how it affects them.
Your high school experience is what you make of it, and those people who choose to be by themselves, you can only do so much.
Back at their new high school, Mike and Erica stick out in the close-knit crowd as they search for their first class.
It's obviously very apparent that I'm new.
I feel dumb. I don't know, I feel like I don't fit in at this school.
I'm Erica.
Hi, Erica. I'm Miss Summer. Nice to meet you.
Have you read To Kill a Mockingbird? Yeah. Okay, well, that's what they're doing right now is they're presenting out.
We need to welcome a new student to our class. Erica Kruger is coming to us from Yuba City High School. Yes. Please welcome Erica and make her feel comfortable in our word processing class.
Why don't you sit back in the corner back over here with me for right now?
Never been an outsider, really. If I went somewhere else, probably I'd get pretty defensive, stand my ground.
And Mike, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from and stuff?
I'm from Yuba City High School. I've never been in a school this small before. I'm used to 3,000 kids.
The students ask Mike what it means to be a cowboy.
We're friends with everybody, but if 6 of us walk into the quad, we'll have teachers on us everywhere.
Why?
Because we've started so many fights. I'll do what I want to do. Like, if you can't accept me for what I do, then I guess you just got a problem with me.
Lunchtime becomes stressful as Mike and Erica are left to fend for themselves.
Where do I get food at? I have to figure it out.
I don't know how to do this. Do I get it and then pay for it?
They're like stabbing me with their eyes.
I was in the cafeteria, some guy said some smart-ass remarks, and I turned around, and I knew they wanted me to say something back, but I was trying to stay away from it.
Trouble starts when a group of boys at a nearby table challenge Mike to a fight.
Hold up, I'll be right back. What's up?
What town are you from?
Yuba City.
City? What are you doing Friday?
I was ready to fight him if I had to.
It's Good Friday, dude. You know you want to turn for this.
Good Friday.
Good Friday, you can turn for this.
What about Thursdays, 420?
420 Thursday?